Are you a noun or a verb? When you ask yourself, who am I? Have you ever wondered who's asking the question? Do you have a soul? What makes you joyful? Do you have a life purpose? Who are you? Today I have the honor of speaking to the famous Perez Hilton. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And now just close your eyes, put your attention on your heart, and I'm just going to shoot questions to you and just say whatever comes naturally. And if nothing comes, say, I don't know. Who are you?
I am a being made of energy that is filled with love.
Beautiful. What do you want?
I want to be happy. And I want to be healthy for as long as possible.
What's your life purpose?
My purpose is to inspire and entertain in a positive way and to share.
So is that going to be your contribution to the world?
One of many, or yes, I want to contribute a lot. I'm very ambitious and I dream big.
What are your unique skills and talents?
I've realized that I have an ability to tap in to this energy stream. And I call it an energy stream, but some people might call it inspiration or creativity, God, love, light, chi, whatever. But I think I have this ability, I feel I have this ability to tap in a very powerful way.
What would be the most ideal, meaningful relationship to you? What would
The
that
relationship
mean?
that I will have in the future with my children.
Do you have any heroes in history, mythology, religion?
My three heroes, they're without judgment. My three heroes are Oprah Winfrey, Madonna, and Angelina Jolie.
Very good. Do you believe in God? Who is he or she to you?
I believe that people all over the world believe different things. I'm interpreting it as energy, but somebody else, 2,000 years ago when they wrote the Bible, they interpreted it that way.
Yeah.
But do I believe? Yes. And I believe in something very powerful and bigger than us, absolutely.
Infinite energy,
Yeah,
infinite
I look at it as
intelligence.
energy, yeah.
Do you have a soul? If so, where is it?
I do have a soul.
Where is it?
It's inside of me. I was saying this to a friend the other day. It's inside of me, it's outside of me, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Do you think about death? What does it mean to you?
I used to think about death a lot because I've had a lot of death in my life. My dad passed away when I was 15, and my grandfather passed away the same week. So it was pretty traumatic. And for the longest time, I almost didn't deal with it. I pretended it didn't exist. I was very depressed in my 20s. And it was the only time I ever experienced real clinical depression. I think it was situational depression. Sure. I was at a job that I hated, and every day I would think of suicide. Thankfully, I got fired from that job. And at the time I thought it was awful, but it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. So thanks to that unemployment check and thanks to getting fired, I was able to do my website full time. And the fact that I started to do it full time probably was one of the things that really helped it get noticed and stand out from all the rest.
You know, what you've just described is the perfect metaphor for death and resurrection, because that situation died and then you resurrected yourself and found this creative opportunity. That's the meaning of death. It's letting go of the past and creating something totally new. When you ask yourself, who am I? Have you ever wondered who's asking the question?
Who's asking the question it's me, but having an awareness that I'm constantly changing and that change is a good thing. And also I think it's important to not be too rigid with your thoughts. Like, this is who I am, or this is how I do things. Because when you start to be more open, it infinitely explodes the possibilities.
Yeah. You know, they say that the origin of all philosophy is the question, who am I? Socrates, that was his prime teaching. Ramana Maharishi would always say, who am I? And then, who's the I that asks, who am I? Alan Watts, one of my heroes, used to say, "Who's the I that knows that it knows that it knows?" Is the universe a noun or a verb? You know,
To me,
the
it's a
difference.
noun.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a
It is
noun.
It's actually an activity, so to me it's a verb.
We're universing?
Because we are universing is right, because the universe is transforming. And that's the next
That's
question. Is Perez Hilton a noun or a verb?
Well, if I'm looking at it that way, it's a verb.
That's it. And the verb has a never-ending horizon.
I'm Perezing.
You're Perezing. Well, thanks. Spirituality,
Connection.
soul,
Core.
death,
Okay.
insight.
Oprah.